guys, it's Shemaine here and welcome back to my channel here at Cake Up and Curls. So I'm just going to be coming to you guys with a quick video. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be talking about retaining moisture in your hair. So right now my hair is just kind of chilling out for a little bit. The past few days I've been rocking this low sleek bun. If you guys do want to see how I got this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I will definitely bring you guys a look on this. It's pretty simple, but like I said, I'm keeping my hair kind of simple for the past couple of days. I've just kind of been on the go, so this has been working for me. But I want to talk about primarily retaining moisture and things that you can do and to help like pretty much retain moisture in your hair. So if you guys want to hear about more of those tips, definitely keep on watching. But before you do, you guys know the drill. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Show me some love, you guys. And if you also want the deets on this makeup look, this is going to be a prom inspired makeup look. I actually just recorded it, obviously. So I will be sure to have that link somewhere on the screen or down below in the description bar. But yeah, that is it, you guys. Definitely keep on watching if you want to hear more about retaining moisture. I have a total of 10 tips that I've come up with. I've been thinking about these tips for about a week or so, just kind of what really good tips that I know that I have tried and what has helped me in retaining moisture in my hair. I will say that when I started this journey, it was such a struggle in regards to, you know, retaining moisture and making sure my hair is constantly moisturized and I am locking in that moisture in my hair. It was a struggle, but I will say that, you know, over time, as I've gotten my hair on a good routine and I found what works for my hair personally, I pretty much am quite sure that I know of some really good tips that help me, and hopefully it will help you as well. So the first tip is determining whether or not you are going to use the LOC method or the LCO method. So just to kind of break that down really quick, the LOC method is leave-in, oil, and then a cream. So you would essentially use those types of products on your hair in that consecutive order. So again, a leave-in, an oil, and a cream is going to be the LOC method. That is the most popular method out of the two, and that is actually the one that I started using on my hair. So I would obviously wash my hair as normal. I would put a leave-in conditioner in it, and then I will follow up with an oil and then finish off with a cream. It doesn't necessarily have to be a heavy cream, but you know, any type of like shea butter type of cream or just any hair cream would do. So I was starting off with that method in my hair, and I found that for my hair particularly, it was almost as if like I wasn't getting the moisture that I was looking for. Like after a day or so, my hair would turn up dry again. And you know, I was pretty new to the natural hair community and like pretty much educating myself. The LOC method is like one of the methods that I heard about the most, so I naturally just kind of went with that because that's kind of what I heard first. But I was noticing that over time, like my hair just obviously wasn't really liking that combination of how I was doing things. So if I were to do a twist out on my hair, I would follow those steps, leave-in, oil, cream, and then my hair would be dry a couple of days later. So it wasn't until I just began doing more research on, you know, retaining moisture such as this and figuring out that there actually was another way to do things. And that other way is the LCO method. So that method would be leave-in, cream, and then oil. And I will say, you guys, switching to this method for my hair personally did wonders. I mean, it really helped lock in the moisture in my hair with that oil. So like I said, and I've have plenty of wash and go routines on my channel. As you guys can see, I will always start with a leave-in conditioner in my hair, and then I will add a cream on top of that. Any type of cream product of your preference would do, and then I will always follow that up with a sealing oil. So one of the most popular sealing oils is black Jamaican castor oil, as well as grapeseed oil, and jojoba oil is a very, very light oil to use at the end of that method. And I will say, oh my gosh, my hair loved this method. But all types of hair are different in so many different ways. So I would say the first thing in retaining moisture is trying one of those methods and determining which one is best for you. The second tip that I have for you guys is drying your hair with a t-shirt or a microfiber towel. So I will say that obviously for years I would dry my hair with a towel, and you know, I would notice that immediately after I dry my hair that my hair was automatically dry. I mean, I could condition it, deep condition, but as soon as I would use a towel in my hair, I would notice that my hair would be much drier. But it wasn't until I switched to using a t-shirt, and it's just like a regular t-shirt you can find, an old t-shirt would do, and just, you know, after I get done washing my hair and doing my deep condition routine, that I just tie the t-shirt over my hair, and what that does is it pretty much just you know, helps dry your hair and suck the moisture out, but it doesn't leave your hair dry like the towel would. So it's pretty much the fabric or the microfiber fabric in the t-shirt and the towels is what kind of helps still retains the moisture in your hair and doesn't leave it like dry and brittle once you get done. So I would definitely recommend doing that. If you are still using a towel, ditch the towel for maybe like your first and second wash and go, just to kind of see the difference in your hair. But trust me, you guys, you will notice the difference. All right, so the third tip that I have for you guys is do not over wash your hair. I know there is a misconception that, you know, you're washing your hair, therefore you are going to be like moisturizing your hair, but that is key, you guys. You definitely don't want to over wash your hair with shampoo. Definitely you don't want to do that. So I feel like when you overwash your hair, you're pretty much like, believe it or not, you're kind of like, too much water can like dry your hair out, if that makes sense. Like if you're just overwashing it all the time, it could actually do the reverse to your hair than you actually think. So you're thinking like, okay, I'm gonna do my wash routine, let me wash it a couple of times in a week. You know, your hair doesn't really need that. So as far as I am concerned, I do my hair, I wash my hair probably once a week. And there are some times, depending on my schedule, if I do get a little busier, that I will push that out about 1.5 weeks to 2 weeks. So obviously you want to be sure that you are keeping your hair moisturized during that time, but you absolutely you don't need to wash your hair multiple times in a week. Overwashing it can actually do the reverse and dry your hair out. So definitely consider that when you're going into washing your hair a few times a week, figuring out what your hair needs, but sometimes it does not need to be overwashed. The fourth thing I would suggest in retaining moisture is to use a leave-in conditioner. You guys, I rave about my favorite leave-in conditioner enough on my channel in my hair videos, but the As I Am leave-in conditioner is, oh my god, like I absolutely love the leave-in conditioner. Like it keeps my hair very moisturized after I've completed like my wash routine, and it's so lightweight in your hair. So if you have a leave-in conditioner that you absolutely love and you are not going to break away from it, that's perfectly fine. But if you are not using a leave-in conditioner of any kind, I would highly suggest that you do. Essentially, when you are doing your wash routine and you're washing out that deep conditioner, you definitely want to make sure that you have a leave-in conditioner to protect your hair while you're going through your styling and, you know, the next week or so until your next wash. Fifth tip that I have for you guys regarding retaining moisture is hot oil treatments. So I am guilty myself. I actually don't do as many hot oil treatments as I probably should, but when I was doing them on a consistent basis, I could definitely tell that my hair was retaining much more moisture than it probably even is now. So doing a hot oil treatment on your hair at least once a month definitely does wonders for your hair. I would get a good one, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't have a hot oil treatment that I would recommend, just because, like I said, I'm guilty of not doing it as much. But I would consider just kind of doing your research and trying to figure out, or just going to Target or Walmart and trying to find a hot oil treatment and doing that once a month. Your hair only needs it, but it does help restore moisture in your hair and lock in that moisture as well. So that is a really good one. Number 6. So, you know, we should all know this, but you know, sometimes it's always good to just kind of be reminded, and so it definitely doesn't hurt. So number 6 would be sleep on a satin pillowcase or a silk scarf or bonnet. You guys, to sleep on that satin material, it does wonders for your hair. It helps protect your hair at night, especially you know, when you're sleeping. So it definitely does prevent breakage as well. You know, a lot of that cotton material on your pillowcases can cause breakage. So I would definitely recommend, if you are not protecting your hair with a satin bonnet or a scarf, that you at least invest in getting a silk pillowcase. I have a silk pillowcase as well for myself on some of those lazy nights when I just am too tired and I want to lay down and lay down and go to sleep. I just lay on my silk pillowcase. But a FYI, you guys, that silk is going to burn you up. It is hot. I mean, it's not gonna like literally burn you up and you're not gonna be sweating, but it is silk, so it's like it is gonna be a little hot. So there are some times where I just 86 the pillowcase and I just opt in for my scarf and I just tie that up at night just to protect my hair from breakage. But then that also helps retain moisture in your hair. 7 I have for you guys is to re-moisturize your hair every 3 to 4 days. So this is a perfect example. I have my hair in this sleek ponytail. It's just a low ponytail. I have been using just some edge control and some Eco Styler gel, and it is currently wet at the moment, just because every few days or so I will go back and spray my hair with water. And you know, the misconception about moisturizer is that we just need to get a cream and put that in there. Water is the best moisturizer that you can use in your hair. So what I do is just spray some water in my hair, you know, get my styling products like my Eco Styler gel and some edge control, and I will, you know, just re-moisturize my hair. So if you guys are wearing like a twist out style or a wash and go style, I would suggest just getting a spray bottle. You don't have to drench your hair at all, but just lightly moisturize your hair, and then you can always go back and just seal it with a little bit of oil to lock in that moisture, and you are good to go. Number 8, it kind of actually goes into the re-moisturizing your hair. So if you do find a curl refresher or a mixture of your choice, I would definitely suggest doing that and using that to moisturize your hair. So I moisturize my hair 2 different ways. I actually have a curl refresher spray. You can find those at like your local Target or Walmart, or if you have a brand that you prefer that has a refresher spray, just to kind of add moisture back into your hair. Or you can pretty much just mix your own little moisturizer together. So I have a spray bottle that I use. In that spray bottle I add water, of course, a little bit of conditioner. It doesn't have to be a super expensive conditioner, just a little bit of conditioner, and then I like to put some black Jamaican castor oil in that mixture. So I mix that up really well and then moisturize my hair. So it's completely up to you, but I would suggest when moisturizing your hair, as I said before, the biggest misconception is that you're just going to be getting a cream and putting that on your hair, and that is moisturizing your hair. Water is your best moisturizer, or some type of water-based product. So I would suggest either finding yourself a curl refresher or just simply mixing your own. And you don't necessarily have to even put conditioner in it. You could just get you a spray bottle with water. That is perfectly fine. But the key is definitely sealing your moisture with a little bit of oil, just so you can make sure you lock that in. Number 9 is going to be clarify your scalp to remove buildup. So this is very important. What I do probably maybe every once a month or so, I will clarify my scalp. So for those who have a brand that you prefer that has a clarifying shampoo, that's perfectly fine. But I actually do a apple cider vinegar rinse on my scalp. My scalp absolutely loves a good apple cider vinegar rinse. It does help remove buildup off of your scalp, and removing buildup off of your scalp allows your follicles to breathe, therefore promoting hair growth and also promoting moisture retaining. So you know, this is a primary style and a primary example for me to go ahead and follow this up with a clarifying routine, because I am putting a lot of gel, a lot of edge control on my edges and on my hair. So you know, when you're having a lot of product buildup, it is very important to clarify your scalp, as well as deep condition as well. Deep condition is key, you guys. I know you've heard that probably plenty of times on other natural hair channels, but clarifying your scalp to remove buildup and deep conditioning just to you know, add an abundance amount of moisture into your hair is going to be so important. Your hair is going to love it. You know, as far as particular brands, that's completely up to you. Whatever you are finding that your hair likes, find one, pick one, and definitely stick to it. Your hair is going to thank you later. And last but not least, you guys, number 10 is so important. I struggle with it on a daily basis, and it is just drink water. You have no idea how much drinking water will promote hair growth. It will also help promote moisture retaining in your hair. It's so important. Just think about it like this: as many clean and healthy things that you're consuming, obviously that is going to resonate in your skin, your overall health, and even your hair health as well. So I would suggest drinking as much water as you can in a day, at least 8 glasses. And I'm saying all of this, which is so funny because I struggle with it so much, but when I am starting to do is find things that work for me. If you know that you struggle with the drinking water, you might want to try one of those, like, you know, sugar-free, calorie-free, like water flavor things that work. And there are some times where I will just go and, you know, like fill up. I drink the most water when I'm at work because I'm talking all the time. But what I do, and I find that it's easier for me, is getting water bottles when I'm here at home. It's just easier for me to kind of keep track of how much water I am drinking. So yeah, it's so important, you guys, so important for your health and just your hair health and your overall health as well. But you guys, that is pretty much it. I am hoping that these tips really helped you. If you have any questions regarding retaining moisture in your hair and your hair health, please put your questions down below in the comment section. I would love to hear them. And like I said, the deets for this makeup look are also going to be somewhere on the screen, are linked in my description bar as well. But that is it, you guys. I am going to be coming at you guys with some more content and new content as well. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.